The longer you wait, the more income you receive. If you're in great health, that may be a great benefactor for you to delay until 70 because you're going to have a much higher income. And you do get an 8% increase every single year that you delay your Social Security income. So let's pretend your full retirement age is 66. If you wait until you're 67, you get an automatic 8% guaranteed increase. If you wait from 67 to 68, you get that same 8%, so on and so forth. So if you wait those 4 full years, you get a 32% increase to your income. And that's guaranteed. I don't know what other income, product, or investment is going to give you those sort of returns. In today's episode, I'm going to describe to you exactly what I would do if I were going to be receiving my Social Security soon. So I've been a financial advisor for a decade and a half. There have been countless discussions about when should I take my Social Security with my clients. Because over the past decade and a half, I've been helping people who have $1 million, $2 million, and $5 million plus plan out their investments to generate income that could last their lifetime. And that's the biggest concern of most retirees, is knowing how much money can I live off of? How long will my money last for? And actually, those are pretty easy things to figure out. But the biggest question that I get is all about Social Security. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what I would do if I were going to be receiving my Social Security. I'm going to show you some benefits to taking it early, some benefits to taking it later, and what to do if you're married, and also some other caveats. So stay to the end and I will share exactly what I would do if I were you. So in today's episode, let's start with taking Social Security early. Like, what are the reasons? And the reason why Social Security is so complicated is because we don't know how long we're going to live for. This is all a health game. And that's the foundation of your retirement income planning, is how long do you think you're going to live? So if you've had either a stroke or cancer, or you've had major health issues earlier on in life, that may be a really great sign to take your Social Security income early. The reason for that, you're playing the longevity game. It's not about how much money you're going to be receiving every month. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a big part of it. But people sometimes who are in perfect health want to take their Social Security as early as possible because they don't trust the government, they don't trust how long the income could last for, so they're really skeptical. But the thing they're missing is their health. They're in perfect health, no medications. That's a great sign to wait and let your income start later. But if you've had some big health issues, you really want to consider taking your Social Security income early, just because of that reason. A lot of times between the ages of 84 and 86, those are your break-even years. And we help our clients analyze all of this. So if you don't understand how to do that, we're here for you. We could help you with that. But if you don't think you're going to live past 84 or 86, it may be a good sign to take your Social Security income early, especially if you don't have longevity in your family history. And again, it depends on your health. Some other things to take into consideration is the taxation of your Social Security. This is a big one. A lot of people don't know that your Social Security can be taxed. You think, I paid into this system all of my life, I've worked for 40 years, I've earned my money, and I've been a good upstanding citizen and paying into the Social Security Administration Fund for all these years. Why are you going to tax me? It's all part of the tax code. This is why you need to understand how all of your money is taxed in retirement. And people are shocked between their Social Security income being taxed and also your Medicare could be taxed as well, but we'll get into that in another video. Or if you need help with these items, please reach out to us. We're happy to help and answer questions. So here's another fun caveat for Social Security planning. If you've been divorced, you may be able to qualify for your prior spouse's Social Security income. Yes, if you were married for 10 years before, you may be entitled to their benefits. So you may be able to claim some of their income if it's going to be higher than what yours normally would. So here's an example of that. Let's say that you never worked. You stayed at home and you raised the kids and you were married. And you know what? Things didn't work out. Sometimes that happens in life. It was best for both parties. You went your own way. But if you didn't work during those working years, those critical peak earning years, you may have a very low Social Security. This is where you may be able to qualify for half of your spouse's benefits. So working with the Social Security Administration could really give you a big boost and help you plan for a higher income in retirement. And that can be more money for you, more vacations, more fun, maybe more spoiling the grandkids, because I know a lot of people want to do that. So here are some other fun caveats to Social Security income planning. The longer you wait, the more income you receive. If you're in great health, that may be a great benefactor for you to delay until 70, because you're going to have a much higher income. And you do get an 8% increase every single year that you delay your Social Security income. So let's pretend your full retirement age is 66. If you wait until you're 67, you get an automatic 8% guaranteed increase. If you wait from 67 to 68, you get that same 8%, so on and so forth. So if you wait those 4 full years, you get a 32% increase to your income. And that's guaranteed. I don't know what other income product or investment is going to give you those sort of returns. It's a pretty great opportunity to have more income later on in life. And here's another really important reason to delay your Social Security. This is something I have a conversation with all the time with my clients. So going back to that scenario where one spouse didn't work, they were at home with the kids, they didn't spend a lot of time working or have taxable income. The thing you really want to consider for these scenarios are, for the one working spouse, delay that income as long as possible. If you can afford that, and if the numbers make sense, and these are the things that we help our clients realize, is if you can delay that to 70, you're going to get that 32% increase bump. But also, if you, the working spouse, pass away first, you're going to be able to pass on a much greater Social Security monthly income benefit to your spouse who doesn't have any benefits, basically, because they didn't work. So that's a huge opportunity for you to plan not only for yourself, but also for your spouse if you don't outlive them. So that's a really crucial step that I think a lot of people miss and don't realize. And again, as I promised, I want to tell you exactly what I would do if I were going to be receiving my Social Security. And again, I have a decade and a half worth of experience helping people do their retirement income planning. So if it were up to me, I would use my pre-tax IRA or 401k money first to live off of. Because statistically, if you let your Social Security grow, you have a higher income amount that's going to be set not only for you, but for your spouse. And then also, the reason why you want to use your taxable money first, and this is what I would do, is because it helps pay some of your tax bill up front. If you have all money that hasn't been taxed yet, meaning pre-tax 401k or IRA money, and let's say you have $1 million in your account, The sad truth is, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, is that you don't have $1 million. You really don't. And the reason for that is because the government has a tax lien on your money. Whenever you take money out, you're going to owe them 10, 12, 20, 22, 24% on your taxes or more, and also depending on your state taxes, on your money. So I would much rather use that taxable money first, allow your tax-free money to grow for the future, and then that way, when you turn 73 years young, you don't have to have a huge required minimum distribution, because those are those life-changing events where your Medicare could be taxable, or your Social Security could be taxable, or bump you into a new bracket, because literally this is not as lenient as our marginal tax bracket rates. If you go 1 penny over, you're going to be stuck in a higher tax bracket. So these are things that we help our clients plan for. But again, if this were I, being retired, I would wait till I'm 70 if I have my health, start to receive income later, use taxable money first, and then that way it's going to help you plan for less taxes, hopefully in retirement, and that way you get to keep more of your money. If this is helpful, please share this with someone who's confused about Social Security, they don't understand Social Security, and really, if you need help planning out your own Social Security income, contact us. We're here to help. Thank you so much, and we hope that you're able to retire as you desire.